Nuggets TV. Hello and welcome to GP Nuggets TV, home of the Grants Pass Nuggets American Legion Youth Baseball Team. For over 70 years, youth baseball. You can watch select Nuggets games here on GrantsPassNuggets.com. GP Nuggets TV is brought to you by Fields Ace Home Hardware Center, by Burger Kings of Southern Oregon Sanitation, by Bimart, by Oregon California Supply, by Les Schwab Tires, by Mox Auto Sales, Robco Incorporated, the Can-Do Company, by Riverside Ready Mix, and by MyCircleK.com. GP Nuggets TV is produced by HVTV1 Student News with producer Josh Eldridge and J. Ray Sports. Enjoy GP Nuggets TV.
Hello everybody, I'm Josh Eldridge, and we welcome you to the Grants Pass Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. We're in Klamath Falls tonight for Game 2 of this doubleheader as the Grants Pass Nuggets take on the Klamath Falls Falcons in this American Legion Area 4 matchup. This is the Bimart Game of the Week, powered by Robco, the Can-Do Company, and driven by Les Schwab Tires. Stay tuned, because coming up we'll give you a look at the Timber Country Coca-Cola Area 4 standings, what's ahead with the Super Regionals looming in 1 week. Stay tuned for that. You're watching GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
Coca-Cola. Share a Coke this summer from your friends at Timber Country Coca-Cola. Enjoy ice-cold Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, or Coke Zero Sugar from Timber Country Coca-Cola. Whether you're sitting on the fastball with a 2-0 count or life has thrown you a curveball, know that the team at People's Bank is here to assist you with all your banking needs. Celebrating 20 years of doing business in Southern Oregon, People's Bank is your hometown community bank. Stop by and visit People's Bank. We put the people first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. And today's game brought to you by Ray's Print Shop in Grants Pass. Today.
Welcome back to GrantsPassNuggets.com. This Area 4 League matchup features the Grants Pass Nuggets and the Klamath Falls Falcons. To give you an updated look of the idea where these teams fall on their road to the Super Regional Playoffs, here are the Area 4 standings on the Timber Country Coca-Cola leaderboard. In first place, the Lithia Dodge Medford Mustangs. They are 12-3 in Area 4. They are 32-9 overall. Following them is the Roseburg Dock Stewarts. They are 9-6 in league play, 21-15 overall. In third place, the Eugene Bimart Challengers are 7-8 with a 21-18 record overall. In fourth place are the Grants Pass Nuggets. They are 6-9, 20-16 overall with the win in Game 1. We'll get to that. In fifth place, the Willamette Valley Titans are also 6-9. They are 14-21 overall. And then finally in last place, the Klamath Falls Falcons. This is Game 2, the nightcap here in Klamath Falls. Game 1, the Nuggets took that one 12-4. Cade Kissel, fantastic start, working 6 innings, giving up 5 hits, striking out 5, walking 5, but overall a good start from him. Helped lead the Nuggets to a victory 12-4. That was Game 3 in this series. Back in Game 1 last night, Game 1 saw the Falcons swinging the bats early, leading to an 8-0 lead by the 4th inning. They would eventually win Game 1 13-2. In Game 2, it did not go much better for Grants Pass. Klamath again scored early on a pass ball, and it continued to snowball from there for Klamath. They had a monster 3rd inning, batting all 9 hitters and scoring 5. The Falcons took that one 8-2, but again, Game 3 went the way of the Nuggets. They again won that one 12-4. Grants Pass sending to the mound Sebastian Bovin in this one, looking to get that reverse sweep here in Klamath Falls. Again, elsewhere tonight, Area 4 standings. Roseburg, they beat Willamette Valley in the first game. And Medford, they beat Eugene in the first game, so those two teams split. Last night, teams looking for the sweep at home there. Again, we'll give you the Les Schwab Road weather report as Grants Pass again is on the road. 81 degrees here in Klamath Falls. Wind blowing out to the northwest about 11 miles an hour. Seemed to have cooled down a little bit since then. About 40% humidity here again on the road in Klamath Falls. We're at Kiger Stadium. Dimensions at Kiger Stadium read straight away to left field 325. In left center, it's 350. Dead center field 385 as we move over to right center. 350, and then finally down the line, 325 here at Kiger Stadium. Again, that was your Les Schwab Road weather report. Pride and performance since 1952. If they don't guarantee it, they won't sell it. We're about to get ready with this one. Hayden Rasica finishing up his warm-up pitches for Klamath Falls. So we bring up our Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard. First inning brought to you by Burger Kings of Southern Oregon from Ashland to Canyonville. Burger Kings of Southern Oregon. Again, Hayden Rasica on the mound for Klamath Falls. We saw him a little bit in Game 2. That was back in Grants Pass. Pitched one shutout inning. Going to get a chance at the junior-to-be from Henley High School. Hayden Rasica verbally committing to Oregon State. He's got quite a repertoire. He's got that fastball he starts off Nick Bastendorf with right there. He's also got a changeup, a good slider, and coupling that with a curveball. He is a deadly pitcher. Again, that is Hayden Rasica. Your Riverside Ready Mix starting lineups for Grants Pass. Start your home improvement project by calling Riverside Ready Mix. If you're pouring a sidewalk, patio, carport, or RV pad, call Riverside Ready Mix. 476-1424 as Nick Bastendorf strikes out to begin the game. Following him is number 1, Bennett Rogers. He's going to be starting in right field. Hitting third is number 4, Vinny Savolta in left. Cleanup hitter, your Southern Oregon Sanitation cleanup hitter, Tyler Rund. Southern Oregon Sanitation, your full-service transfer station, open 7 days a week in Murphy. Tyler Rund, your Southern Oregon Sanitation cleanup hitter. Hitting fifth, number 7, Nate Morgan at third base. That one a line drive over the head of Hadwick and in to right field. Bennett Rogers, a one-out single. Vinny Savolta now stepping to the plate for Grants Pass. After Nate Morgan, hitting 6th in this Grants Pass lineup is Cade Kissel at shortstop. Hitting 7th is Colton Fisher at designated hitter. Behind the plate, hitting 8th, Josh Robbins. And finally in the 9-hole, number 21, Cade King. Vinny Savolta gets ahead 1-0 to Hayden Rasica. That one chopped up the middle. Hadwick steps on second, throw on to first. In time, grounding into a double play, ending the inning. No hits, but no runners left on for Grants Pass. We're still scoreless after top of the first inning. We head to the bottom half. Klamath trying to get out to that early lead. Stay tuned. You're watching Grants Pass Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
This broadcast is brought to you by Timber Country Coca-Cola. Share a Coke this summer from your friends at Timber Country Coca-Cola. Enjoy ice-cold Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, or Coke Zero Sugar from Timber Country Coca-Cola. Whether you're sitting on the fastball with a 2-0 count or life has thrown you a curveball, know that the team at People's Bank is here to assist you with all your banking needs. Celebrating 20 years of doing business in Southern Oregon, People's Bank is your hometown community bank. Stop by and visit People's Bank. We put the people first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. And today's game brought to you by Ray's Print Shop in Grants Pass. Sales. Mock, Ford, Lincoln, Mazda, and used cars at Mock's Auto Sales in Grants Pass. They bring you the drive of the game. Test drive a new car today with Mock's. And service your vehicle with Mock's Quick Lane Auto Service. Riverside Ready Mix for your summer home improvement projects. If you're pouring a patio, a sidewalk, or a carport, make the call to Riverside Ready Mix, 476-1424. My Circle K, home of the Kickback Reward Card. Sign up for a kickback reward and get rewarded on all your purchases at My Circle K. From Central Oregon to the Rogue Valley to the Southern Oregon coast. Redeem your points just like cash on anything in the store, including gas. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com. Mock's Auto Sales.
Welcome back to the Bimart Game of the Week, powered by Robco, the Can-Do Company. We're in the bottom of the first here. Sebastian Bovin on the mound for Grants Pass. His third start of this season. Sebastian Bovin from Feather River Community College. Didn't pitch a whole lot for them this year, and he's trying to make a comeback, trying to use Grants Pass as a sort of rehab assignment. Here's the pitch. That one fouled off. Leadoff hitter for Klamath Falls is Josh Hamilton, the center fielder. Hamilton in the last game was on base more often than not. A couple walks and a single to his credit last game. And Sebastian Bovin fighting that arm ailment at Feather River Community College, but now making his third start of the year for the Nuggets. 9-game winner last year. His only loss was against Medford in the state tournament. That one fouled off. Watch your heads. One ball, two strikes. Hamilton found himself a little bit behind that one. That one chop, going to stay fair. Morgan comes up with it. The throw into first is late. Hamilton beats it out. Infield single, leading off the game for Josh Hamilton. Hamilton quite a runner at the top of the lineup, beating out that infield single. Brings up number 12, Kyle Hadwick, second baseman for Klamath Falls. Bovin coming set here. That one on the outside part of the plate called strike one. On deck for Klamath Falls, that is number 6, Hayden Rasica. Throw down to first, picked out of the dirt from King. Get you a better look at Sebastian Bovin. Move back to first, and he got him. Picks Hamilton right off of first base, so just like that, the bases are emptied. Now one out. Kyle Hadwick down in the count, 0-2. Now on a ground ball, going to end up foul. Some differing opinions on that pickoff play. Swung on and missed by Hadwick, but it gets past Robbins. The throw on to first. Picked out of the dirt by Cade King. Great pick by King. That is out number 2.
Now batting the right fielder, number 6, Blake Loney.
Blake Loney hitting third in this Klamath lineup in right field. Lays off there on a close pitch on the outside part of the plate. One ball, no strikes. Base is empty with 2 outs. And a great play by Cade King picking that ball out of the dirt. Set the defensive lineups for you. Grants Pass starting at first, Cade King. At second, Cade Kissel. There he is there at shortstop. That is Nick Bastendorf. At third is Nate Morgan. Get the outfield for you after this, as that one's hit right out into the outfield. Tyler Runn stays under it and makes the catch for the third and final out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no runners left on after the pickoff from Sebastian Bovin, we head to the top of the second, still scoreless. 0-0 on the Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard. Stay tuned. GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
Mock Ford, Lincoln, Mazda, and used cars at Mock's Auto Sales in Grants Pass. They bring you the drive of the game. Test drive a new car today with Mock's and service your vehicle with Mock's Quick Lane Auto Service. Riverside Ready Mix for your summer home improvement projects. If you're pouring a patio, a sidewalk, or a carport, make the call to Riverside Ready Mix, 476-1424. My Circle K, home of the Kickback Reward Card. Sign up for a kickback reward and get rewarded on all your purchases at My Circle K. From Central Oregon to the Rogue Valley to the Southern Oregon coast. Redeem your points just like cash on anything in the store, including gas. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com. Mox.
Welcome back to GP Nuggets TV, live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. Heath Rassica on the mound for Klamath Falls. Leading off this inning for Grants Pass is going to be the 4-5 hitters. Tyler Runn, Nate Morgan, and Cade Kissel. Get you a good look at Rassica there. Older of the Rassica brothers. We confused him just a minute ago for Hayden, but Hayden's still at shortstop. Still scoreless, one hit apiece as we begin the second inning of play. Tyler Runn takes ball one. Tyler Runn in his last game, 0 for 2. He was walked twice and he was hit by a pitch once, but other than that, he grounded out twice. Two balls, no strikes. Rassica. Now on a ground ball. Comes up with it. Hadwick on the move. The throw on to first in time. Out number one. That brings up Nate Morgan. Nate Morgan had quite the game in game one. Nate Morgan with the RBI single in the fourth. That helped the Nuggets with that 5-run fourth inning. First pitch to him now is high, ball one. Nate Morgan from Grants Pass going to Lassen Community College. Swung on a missed on that one. Count even at 1. And we heard a lot about Rassica coming out of Henley High School. Again, Henley High School, first time in 5 years this year not making the state final in the 4A. They'd done it the past 5, and that's pretty astonishing for a high school considering, you know, they change players every year, just good consistency. So that one's popped up. It's going to end up in foul territory, but Tassini ranging back, and he makes the catch. Backpedaling. Out number 2. That pitch to Kissel ends up inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kissel, big 2 RBI double in that last game, helping the Nuggets to that win. Again, that one went down 12-4. Klamath leading the season series 2-1 after 2 wins in Grants Pass just a night ago. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Heath Rassica finding his pitch. Now on a fastball up, taken. Heath Raska throws a good hard fastball, and he's got a breaking ball to couple it with. Not much else. He's a very simple man on the mound. So that one's the breaking ball, and it gets Kissel. Gets him looking for a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down. So we go to the bottom half of the second. We're moving right along here as score still 0-0. GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
Oregon Sanitation is your full-service transfer station. Open 7 days a week from 9 to 5 at 1381 Redwood Avenue in Grants Pass. Southern Oregon Sanitation. Your one-stop shop for all your construction, logging, and rigging needs and custom-made hydraulic lines and fittings is Oregon California Supply. OCS features Wright Brand and Irwin tools. Oregon California Supply, located next to Wild River Pizza in Grants Pass and just north of Vilas Road and Highway 62 in Medford. Les Schwab Tires, pride in performance since 1952. When you come in, they still come running. At Les Schwab Tires, if they can't guarantee it, they won't sell it. Les Schwab Tires.
Welcome back to the Buymark Game of the Week, powered by Robco, the Can-Do Company, and driven by Les Schwab Tires. We're in the bottom of the second in this matchup of aces. Sebastian Bovin on the mound for Grants Pass, and Heath Rassica on the mound for Klamath Falls. Bovin done with his warm-up pitches. Due up first in this inning is Tashini. First baseman ranging back and made a play. Help him get out of that last inning. Backpedaling, almost hit the fence behind him. First pitch to him is up and in, ball 1. Tashini in the last game, 2 doubles for him in the game. Two doubles still wasn't enough, though, as again Grants Pass won that game 12-4. That one hit hard into right field. Going to find some green. Bennett Rogers to the wall. Tashini starts out with a single.
Now batting left fielder, number 7, JT Overstreet.
Brings up Jake Overstreet, otherwise known as JT Overstreet. First pitch from Bovin. In the zone, strike 1. Overstreet, one of the few left-handed hitters in this Klamath Falls lineup. In fact, the only one who's started. Overstreet, first-team All-State in 4A, coming from Henley High School. Again, 10 Henley players on this Klamath Falls team as Nate Morgan comes up with it. The throw on to second for 1. Cade had to jump up for that one, couldn't make the throw on the back end. So Overstreet Overstreet beating out the back end right there in the fielder's choice. Brings up Hayden Rassica. That one missing low. Hayden Rassica in that last game. Move over to first. Not in time. Rassica in that last one. Started off the 7th with a 2-bagger. He came around to score. That one's popped up. High in the infield. Might go out of play. And it does. That one gets fouled off, and count 1 ball, 1 strike to the shortstop, Rassica. JT takes his lead off of first, a pretty big one. We'll see if Bovin makes a move. He does not. Go straight to the plate with the sidestep. Robbins keeps it in front of him, but Overstreet goes anyway. Good jump from Overstreet off of first is going to get him, move him over to second. Here's Overstreet, got a fantastic jump there. Was able to move all the way up to second base, moving up 90 feet, puts him in scoring position here with 1 out. Still Rasica at the plate, verbally committed to Oregon State. Be curious to see if we see him work in relief of his brother as Hayden goes around on that one. Rasica, a junior to be at Henley High School, one of the 10 players from Henley on this Klamath Falls roster. Coupled with a few from Azama, and then swung on and missed from Rasica. Talking about the Klamath Falls roster, Trevor and Wade Schluter come from Maddock High School in Alturas, California. Making the trek up here every single game day, about an hour here and back. With 2 outs. Pitch is fouled off. It's McCray Hamilton. He's the starting catcher. Runner at second base, 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Bovin checks his runner, here it is. On a breaking pitch, ends up low. Hamilton, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 runner on. That one fouled off. Hamilton putting up a good at-bat right here. Hamilton, earlier tonight, 0 for 2. He was hit by a pitch and he walked. 3 balls, 2 strikes to him now. With 2 outs. We'll see if Overstreet goes. I don't think he will. Here's the pitch. Now on a ground ball. Bassendorf up with it. The throw on to first in time, and that will end the inning. 1 runner left on. No one comes across for Klamath here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. We head to the top of the 3rd. Still scoreless on the Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard. Stay tuned. You're watching GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Timber Country Coca-Cola. Share a Coke this summer from your friends at Timber Country Coca-Cola. Enjoy ice-cold Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, or Coke Zero Sugar from Timber Country Coca-Cola. Whether you're sitting on the fastball with a 2-0 count or life has thrown you a curveball, know that the team at People's Bank is here to assist you with all your banking needs. Celebrating 20 years of doing business in Southern Oregon, People's Bank is your hometown community bank. Stop by and visit People's Bank. We put the people first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. And today's game brought to you by Ray's Print Shop in Grants Pass. Today.
Welcome back to Kiker Stadium here in Klamath Falls. You're watching GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. We're still scoreless as we head to the top half of the 3rd. Heath Rasica on the mound for Klamath Falls. Gone through those first 2 innings, only allowing 1 hit. That 1 hit credited to Bennett Rogers. Leading off this inning for Grants Pass is designated hitter Colton Fisher. Number 14, Josh Robbins. And finally, first baseman Cade King. First pitch to Colton Fisher. Again, Colton Fisher hit a bomb last game, right over that 350 sign in right center. Right by the scoreboard, as a matter of fact, right back out that way, next to those hedges. Hit one right out of there, a solo home run. Definitely helping the Nuggets' cause that way. So he gets behind 0-2 to Heath Rasica. 0-2 pitch is grounded. It will end up foul. No balls, 2 strikes to Colton Fisher. Committed to George Fox University from Hidden Valley High School. As the breaking ball gets Fisher looking. Strikeout to begin the third. Brings up number 14 catcher, Josh Robbins. First pitch to him, fouled off. Hit right off a pole, actually. Ends up back at second base. No balls, 1 strike. The count to Robbins. Robbins, in that last game, 0 for 2. He walked in the second. 1 ball, 1 strike to him now. That one missing low. Good eye by the catcher, Robbins. From experience, I can tell you one great thing about being a catcher. You always know where the strike zone is. Catcher's got some of the best eyes in baseball. So it's 3 balls, 1 strike to Robbins now. Rasica dug himself a hole. He's going to try to dig himself out. So now on the outside part of the plate, Robbins awarded with a free base. First walk issued by Rasica. That brings up first baseman Cade King. Here you see Robbins on first. The Nuggets wearing their gray uniforms tonight on the road. They wore their red jerseys in Game 1. And now sporting those all gray jerseys, looking real professional. If you didn't know any better, looks like a big league ball game tonight. This stadium, real stadium feel. Great Wood Stadium, the grandstands. Not just bleachers here at Kiger Stadium. We got the grandstands as King was showing bunt. Nothing of it though. 0-2 count to Cade King. King sat on the bench in the first game. We saw him warming up in the bullpen. So, you know, we could see him pitch in this one as with Colton Fisher set up to DH. Keep him in the lineup, but as of right now, King heading back to the bench. As I was saying, though, Colton Fisher is DHing. We could very well see Cade King try to finish this game off. Sebastian Bovin again. He is a starting pitcher for Grants Pass, but he's fighting that arm ailment. He had to take the season off from Feather River Community College, and trying to treat Grants Pass as almost a rehab assignment as Heath Rasica gets ahead of Nick Bastendorf 0-1. In last game, Grants Pass inched ahead of Klamath Falls in the standings. Nick Bastendorf down 0-2. With the win, though, here, Klamath Falls could rebound, and they'll be tied, headed back into their last series set. Both these teams at home in their next games. Klamath versus Eugene. That will be here on Saturday and Sunday at Sweet Johnson Stadium in Eugene. Then after that, it'll be the Super Regionals for them. Meanwhile, Grants Pass is hosting Willamette Valley on Saturday. And then on Sunday, we will go to Willamette Valley and challenge the Titans. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We'll see what Rassica goes to here with his put-away pitch. That one fouled off. Bassendorf just a tad late on it, swung under it, fouled off. Again, just to give you an idea, right now Klamath Falls is in last place in Area 4. They are not, if the playoffs were to start today, I should say, they are not going to the Super Regionals. Eugene would host a team for the Super Regionals. Grants Pass would travel, as would Willamette Valley. Now, Medford being in first place, they get an immediate berth into the state tournament, as does Roseburg, no matter where they finish, just because of the fact that they are hosting the state tournament as Robbins. He dives back safely. Super Regionals start 1 week. So that one head out into right field, but Loney makes the catch to end the inning. 1 runner left on off of a walk. 1 left on again. We are still scoreless here after 2.5. Your score on the Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard 0-0 heading into the bottom of the third. Stay tuned. You're watching GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. Welcome back to GP Nuggets TV, live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. This is the Weimar Game of the Week, powered by Robco, the Can-Do Company, and driven by Les Schwab Tires. Pride and performance since 1952. If they don't guarantee it, they won't sell it. From Les Schwab Tires. Again, we're still scoreless in the bottom of the third. Sebastian Bovin finishing his warm-up tosses. Due up for Klamath Falls. It's the bottom of the order. 8-9-1. We're back to the top. We'll see how long Sebastian Bovin can go. Again, recovering from that arm ailment. Didn't pitch at Feather River Community College. Last time out, it was his second start of the season. He pitched 5 innings in Grants Pass. That was versus the Eugene Weimar Challengers. Pitched very well. It was their 1 win at home against the Challengers. Trevor Schluter in the lineup, hitting in the 8-hole. Schluter again, one of the brothers traveling from California. As that is strike 1 to him now. That one popped up. Gonna barely get outside the infield. We'll see who calls everyone off, and it's Bastendorf making the catch amidst his other defenders. Out number 1.
Now batting third baseman, number 3, Aiden Schramm.
Aiden Schramm hitting 9th in this order. He struck out once in that last game, grounded out a couple times, never got on base. Aiden Schramm, they did lose 12-4, but still one of the few guys to not get on base for Klamath Falls, but that one might change. Into right field, actually right at Bennett Rogers, doesn't have to move too much. Second out is made. We're back to the top of the order with Josh Hamilton. 2 quick outs in the bottom of the third inning. Josh Hamilton, he singled to start out the game for the Falcons. He beat out an infield single. Fantastic job. Got a lot of Speed on Hamilton. Bowen, the count even 1-1. The pitch is in there. Oh, just inside. Nope, delayed call. 1-2. Delayed calls by the umpire. Get a little bit drama factor. Leaves everyone hanging just a little bit. Here's the pitch by Bowen. That one gets by Robbins. Will be called a ball. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Still scoreless on the Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard. Couple more fans showing up for the nightcap tonight at Kiger Stadium. Mainly right behind home plate there. You see the group of them. Not much else though, but that little group of people definitely coming out for the nightcap tonight. Full count. That one popped up. Going to end up out of play. It does. Lands on top of the grandstand. Still a full count. Here's the full count pitch from Bowen. That one grounded. Kissel's going to come up with it at second. The throw on to first in time for out number 3. Klamath goes 1-2-3 as we head to the top of the 4th inning. Still scoreless on the Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard. Stay tuned. You're watching GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
Auto sales. Mock, Ford, Lincoln, Mazda, and used cars. At Mock's Auto Sales in Grants Pass, they bring you the drive of the game. Test drive a new car today with Mock's. And service your vehicle with Mock's Quick Lane Auto Service. Riverside Ready Mix for your summer home improvement projects. If you're pouring a patio, a sidewalk, or a carport, make the call to Riverside Ready Mix, 476-1424. My Circle K, home of the Kickback Reward Card. Sign up for a kickback reward and get rewarded on all your purchases at My Circle K. From Central Oregon to the Rogue Valley to the Southern Oregon coast. Redeem your points just like cash on anything in the store, including gas. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com. Mock's Auto Sales. Mock, Ford, Lincoln.
Welcome back to the Weimar Game of the Week, powered by Robco, the Can-Do Company, driven by Les Schwab Tires. We are scoreless as we head to the 4th inning. Due up is the top of the order for the Nuggets. That is Nick Bastendorf, Bennett Rogers, and Vinny Savolta. Playing under the lights tonight at Kiger Stadium.
Now batting the right fielder, number 1, Bennett Rogers.
Or rather, Bennett Rogers leading us off. Bennett Rogers. He's got the only hit off of Rasica so far with a single in the first. That one missing as well from Rasica. 2 balls, no strikes. Get a look at Bennett Rogers right there. He's worked his way into the top of the lineup and he stayed there throughout most of the league season. He was in the bottom of the lineup versus Roseburg, had a hot series there, 4-game set, and ever since then has been hitting second in this lineup and has been one of the more consistent hitters in this Nuggets team. He takes outside, ball 3. The 3-0 count to Bennett Rogers. We'll see what Rasica goes to here. Fastball on the middle of the plate, strike 1. That one's popped up. Making the play is Overstreet and left.
Now batting left fielder, number 4, Vinny Savolta.
Vinny Savolta going to be due up here. After the flyout from Rogers, Savolta, he grounded into a double play back in the first. First pitch to him now. It's taken high. Tight strike zone behind the plate, more of a big league zone, pretty small. Personally, I like the smaller strike zones just because it makes the pitchers work. And when there is good pitching on the mound like it looks like we have tonight, it's always fun to watch them try to work around that tight zone, gets hitters swinging at, you know, it might be balls, and it gives the pitchers a little bit of room to work with trying to get guys to chase. That one misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Some guys like the bigger strike zone, like to get the hitters to swing, but personally I'd love to see a good pitching matchup. That one missing outside as well. 3 balls, 1 strike to Vinny Savolta. That one hit hard into left field. Savolta, 1 out single. Hard hit line drive into left field gets Savolta aboard. Brings up center fielder Tyler Rund. He began the 2nd inning with a grindout. Savolta taking his lead, relatively small lead for Savolta. He takes another step. That one, strike 1. Middle of this lineup, really hot for Grants Pass recently, especially in that last game. They were quiet when they were in Grants Pass. By recently, I really mean last game. So that middle of the lineup helped them score a lot. As Schramm comes up with it. No throw on to second, but the throw on to first will get him. Savolta advances on the fielder's choice. Brings up Nate Morgan with 2 outs and a runner on second base, that runner being Vinny Savolta. First time the Nuggets have had anyone in scoring position to this point. He swings at a pitch at his eyes, strike 1. First time either team has had a runner in scoring position. So that one, 1 ball, 1 strike. Savolta acted like he was stealing, does not go. Instead, 2 balls, 1 strike. Tight zone behind the plate, really making Raska pull back and throw one down the pipe. Savolta messing with Raska out at second. See the lead he's taken, swung on and missed. That is strike 2 to Nate Morgan. Try to get you a look at that lead as Savolta's taken off a second. There he is, he takes a step. Pitch by Raska in there in the zone, he gets Nate Morgan looking. And that will end the inning. The Nuggets leave one stranded at second. We are still scoreless, 0-0 on the Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard. We head to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Stay tuned. You're watching GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
Family. Your hometown hardware store is Fields, where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Hardware Home Center opens 7 days a week in Murphy. Burger King of Southern Oregon is proud to bring you this broadcast. 60 years of our flame-grilled, freshly prepared tradition goes into every order from Burger King of Southern Oregon. From Ashland to Canyonville, Burger King. This broadcast is presented in part and used cars at Mox Auto Sales in Grants Pass. They bring you the drive of the game. Test drive a new car today with Mox and service your vehicle with Mox Quick Lane Auto Service. Riverside Ready Mix for your summer home improvement projects. If you're pouring a patio, a sidewalk, or a carport, make the call to Riverside Ready Mix, 476-1424. My Circle K, home of the Kickback Reward Card. Sign up for a kickback reward and get rewarded on all your purchases at My Circle K. From Central Oregon to the Rogue Valley to the Southern Oregon coast. Redeem your points just like cash on anything in the store, including gas. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com.
Welcome back to the Bimart Game of the Week, powered by Robco, the Can-Do Company. Sebastian Bovin just finishing up his warm-up tosses. So we start off the bottom of the fourth inning with Kyle Hadwick from Klamath. Hadwick struck out in his first plate appearance. Score update from Willamette Valley. They are tied at 2, headed into extra innings again. If you remember, Bucks won 6-3 after 9 the first game, and now they're headed to extras again. A 1 count to Kyle Hadwick. That one misses in the dirt to him. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hadwick, the second baseman for Klamath. Again, Hadwick in the first game reached on an error in the first, a single in the third, and an RBI in the fifth. Was hit by a pitch as well, and another single in the seventh. So, dangerous hitter in the top of the lineup. Got on base more often than not for the Falcons. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Sebastian Bovin. That one a ground ball, going to end up foul. Two balls, 2 strikes. Sebastian Bovin retiring the last 6 hitters he's faced. Here's the 2-2. Popped up. That one going to end up out of play, foul into the parking lot. So that one is fouled back as well. Nice look at Kiger Stadium here in Klamath Falls. The host of the 1970 American Legion World Series. Swung on and missed, and Hadwick goes down swinging.
Now batting the right fielder, number 6, Blake Loney.
Third strikeout on the night for Bovin, and now that brings up Blake Loney. Grounded out his first time, first pitch to him now, popped up, and ended up foul. Still scoreless here in the bottom of the fourth inning on your Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard. 2 hits apiece for them, and that might change as that's a tall fly ball. Zavolta and run converging, but Zavolta calls him off and makes the catch, out number 2. Brings up John Tashini. Base hit his last time around. Was the last guy, in fact, who hasn't been caught by Sebastian Bovin. So he starts him out. 1 ball, no strikes. Sheeny in the last game, RBI single, still, again, not enough to put the Nuggets away, as that one is high and inside. Two balls, no strikes to John Tacchini. That one into foul territory. King ranging back, and he makes the catch, ranging backwards for the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, no hits for Klamath here in the bottom half of the 4th. We go to the 5th, still scoreless on the Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard. Stay tuned. You're watching GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
For recycling, yard debris, and solid waste disposal, Southern Oregon Sanitation is your full-service transfer station. Open 7 days a week from 9 to 5 at 1381 Redwood Avenue in Grants Pass. Southern Oregon Sanitation. Your one-stop shop for all your construction, logging, and rigging needs and custom-made hydraulic lines and fittings is Oregon California Supply. OCS features Wright Brand and Irwin tools. Oregon California Supply, located next to Wild River Pizza in Grants Pass and just north of Vilas Road and Highway 62 in Medford. Les Schwab Tires, pride in performance since 1952. When you come in, they still come running. At Les Schwab Tires, if they can't guarantee it, they won't sell it. Les Schwab Tires.
Welcome back to the Bimart Game of the Week, powered by Robco, the Can-Do Company, driven by Les Schwab Tires. We're still scoreless in the top of the 5th inning. 0-0 on your Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard. Due up here for Grants Pass, trying to break this scoreless tie. It's going to be Kate Kissel. Kate Kissel, his last time up, was a strikeout. Takes ball one, count even at 1. Kissel, a guy who really, his bat lights up when runners are in scoring position, but other than that, you know, he'd like to be a great leadoff hitter as he's fast. You could put him at the top of the lineup, but frankly just not producing with no runners on base. But trust me, when there's a runner at second base, he is a great hitter, great clutch hitter, maybe not feeling the pressure as much when no one is on base, but regardless, he's hitting in the 6th hole tonight in between Morgan and Fisher. Having the lead off this 5th inning. Here's the pitch. Popped foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes, still to count to Kate Kissel, graduate from Hidden Valley High School. Kate Kissel graduated in 2017 and now going to Lansing Community College as he strikes out, headed back to the bench. His second strikeout, and that is Rasika's 5th K on the night. Fantastic job of him setting guys down. You get a look at the man himself right there, Heath Rasika. Again from Henley High School. First time in 5 years this year they didn't make the state championship. Still won the Skyline Conference by about 3 games over Hidden Valley High School, which is where Colton Fisher comes from. Colton Fisher stepping to the plate, takes that one. 2 balls, no strikes. Colton Fisher went deep in game 1, hitting it about 355 feet over that wall. Takes that one, ball 3. That one low. Keep mentioning it, the really small strike zone, but yet these 2 pitchers are still setting guys down with strikes better than anyone. 5 for Rasika, and I believe 4 for Bovin. 4 for Bovin and 5 for Rasika. 3 balls, 1 strike to count to Colton Fisher. That one misses. The backstop Fisher going to take a free pass.
Now batting catcher number 14, Josh Robbins.
Brings up catcher Josh Robbins. He walked his last time up. That was back in the 3rd. Get a good look at the catcher here. He's been doing a lot of work for Grants Pass towards this middle and ending part of the season. Really, since the first league game versus Roseburg. Fisher showing some athleticism, diving back into first. But as I was saying about Robbins, he's been stuck behind the plate almost every game for Grants Pass. Both of his backup guys, Dinkle and DiMatteo, been hurt. Dinkle broke his thumb in the Reno tournament, and DiMatteo has been out since before the season started. He went to a couple practices, was having back spasms, and it's kept him out of play since, like I said, before the first game started. Before the first pitch was thrown, and Josh Robinson He's had the burden. Oh, and they get Fisher diving back.
Number 2.
Unfortunate as Fisher gets picked off. That is out number 2. Josh Robbins, 0-2 count. Ooh, that one just outside. Hamilton did a great job of framing it behind the plate. We'll see what comes Robinson's ways. That one called. Strike 3 right down the middle. Rasko racks up his 6th K, and the Nuggets go down 1-2-3. Still scoreless as we head to the bottom half. 0-0 on the Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard. Stay tuned. You're watching GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
This broadcast is brought to you by Timber Country Coca-Cola. Share a Coke this summer from your friends at Timber Country Coca-Cola. Enjoy ice-cold Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, or Coke Zero Sugar from Timber Country Coca-Cola. Whether you're sitting on the fastball with a 2-0 count or life has thrown you a curveball, know that the team at People's Bank is here to assist you with all your banking needs. Celebrating 20 years of doing business in Southern Oregon, People's Bank is your hometown community bank. Stop by and visit People's Bank. We put the people first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. And today's game brought to you by Ray's Print Shop in Grants Pass.
Welcome back to the Weimar Game of the Week, powered by Robco, the can-do company, driven by Les Schwab Tires. We'll still scoreless through 4.5 innings, 0-0 on the Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard. Sebastian Bovin finishing up his warm-up tosses there, as you see.
Left fielder, number 7.
Leading off, left-handed hitter Jake Overstreet, otherwise known as JT Overstreet. Reached on a fielder's choice his last time, was left stranded. Get later and later into this game, still 2 hits apiece for these teams. 1 run could win it, but I don't want to speak too soon. I'm loving this pitching matchup as that one's fouled off. Happened last time for Bovin too. He's able to really keep these lineups at bay last time out. Only gave up 2 runs, and it was in his last inning of work. Colton Fisher was in relief of that one, and he let it get away. Pitched 2 fine innings of work, and then got away from it in his 3rd inning. Sorry for that stutter, folks. 0-1 to count. Down bounces to Robbins. Overstreet, the left-handed hitter. We'll see Cade King. Take a look at him right here, playing close to that line. As Overstreet goes the other way, that one goes out to left field, and it's going to end up foul. Overstreet will have to head back and try that one again, 1-2. In 1 ball, 2 strikes to Overstreet. He went opposite field with that one, but King still hugging the line, left-handed pull hitter. Now on a ground ball, gonna find a hole on the left side. Overstreet starting out this inning with a base hit.
Shortstop number 4, Hayden Rasica.
Hayden Rasica, the shortstop. He pulls back to throw down to first from King. He tags him. Oh, just under the tag. Almost a pickoff play from Robbins behind the plate, but Overstreet just slid in safely. 1 ball, no strikes. The shortstop Hayden Rassica, his brother Heath on the mound tonight. Moved to first. Overstreet gets back. Hayden struck out his last time. King slaps the tag on him, but Overstreet's back safely. Overstreet's got great wheels as well. A lot of fast players on this Klamath Falls team. A lot of fast players on this Nuggets team. Has seen some decent base running night. Guys stretching singles into doubles and going home from first base. A lot of great base running. Hasn't been too much traffic on the base paths in this one, though, as 3 hits for the Falcons, only 2 for Grants Pass. So we are still scoreless in the bottom of the 5th. You see there on the bottom of your screen the Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard. We invite you to share a Coke this summer with the Grants Pass Nuggets. Following us all season, we thank you very much. We still got 1 series to go after this one. As the runner goes, Overstreet headed for second, but Kissel comes up with it. The throw on to first in time, but in the meantime, Overstreet stays at second.
Now batting DH number 15, McCray Hamilton.
McCray Hamilton, the designated hitter. Hamilton, last time he grounded out. The runner in scoring position. It's the best opportunity either team has really had with 1 out and a runner in scoring position to finally break this scoreless tie we have. 0-1 to count after the foul ball. Again, that's Jake Overstreet out there at second. He's been known to run the base paths very well, as I mentioned. 1 ball, 1 strike now to McCray Hamilton. Bovin very conscious of Overstreet. That pitch up and in as well. Bovin has yet to walk a guy so far in this one. Got 4 strikeouts, 3 hits allowed. A lot of movement out there at second base. Overstreet about halfway there, and that's a bomb. That's in the left field. Zavolta ranges all the way over, and it's off his glove. He doesn't catch it. Overstreet comes around to score.
RBI double for Hamilton.
And on the error, Hamilton advances to second, and Overstreet comes in to score.
Now batting catcher number 21,
Trevor Schluter, starting catcher behind the plate for Klamath. Still 1 out and a runner at second. The score is now 1-0 on your Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard. Falcons are leading this one. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Again, this 5th inning brought to you by Riverside Ready Mix. Whether you're pouring a patio or an RV slate, call Riverside Ready Mix. That one finds his own strike 1. That one, a line drive, going to end up into left field. Down the line it goes. Zavolta throws up his hands as the ball goes out of play.
it's a double, RBI double for Schluter. That was a run.
Hard line drive down the left field line, an RBI for Trevor Schluter. The score now 2-0. Falcons lead on the Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard. So this brings up Aiden Schramm. First one from Bovin, foul tip, back into the glove of Robbins. 2-0 here in Klamath Falls. 2-0 score going to the Falcons. Bovin steps off. Started off with an overstreet single and an error in center, an error in left. And that one will find some green in front of Bennett Rogers. Schluter will stay at third. Runners at the corners now with just one out.
Runners on the corner. 1 out. Now batting center fielder, number 8, Josh Hamilton.
That brings up the top of the order, Josh Hamilton. Hamilton, 1 for 2 so far. Time is called as not quite sure with the stoppage of play, but we'd like to remind you to visit Fields Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Home Center opens 7 days a week in Murphy, Oregon. Also invite you to visit Bimart, home of cyber deals and lucky number Tuesdays. Get ready for your season for less with Bimart. We are resuming play in this 2-0 ball game. One out, runners at the corners. That one finds the zone. Sebastian Bowman going to have to find his way out of this mess. Runners at the corners again. One out. That one fouled off. King is holding Schramm at first, and the throw back, he is safe. Close play there at first. Schramm dives back safely. Bovin with the 0-2. That one, fly ball into center, and it will land out by the fence in there. Tyler Runn comes up with it. 1 run scores. Schramm holds up at third, but Trevor Schluter will score from third.
Double for Hamilton. Now batting second baseman, number 12.
Schramm holds at third. Runners at second and third is meeting at the mound with head coach Mike Reese. We're going to take a break. Stay tuned. In this 3-0 ball game, you're watching GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. Welcome back to the Bimart Game of the Week, powered by Robco, the Can-Do Company. Kyle Hadwick here in the bottom of the 5th inning, 2 runners in scoring position. That one grounded. Nice play by Bastendorf in the infield, throws on to first. He gets the out, might have slipped on the infield grass, but he comes up with it anyway. Great play. Bastendorf throws on Hadwick. Second out.
Now batting right fielder, number 6, Blake.
Brings up Blake Loney. Schramm came around to score on that ground out, making the score 4-0 on the Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard. Like Loney last time, he flew out to Vinny Savolta. That one a hard ground ball. Bastendorf up with it, taking his time on the throw onto first is in time for the third out in the inning. 4 runs pushed across, 1 runner left on for Klamath in the bottom of the 5th inning. Grants Pass has got to go to work. Stay tuned. You're watching GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Timber Country Coca-Cola. Share a Coke this summer from your friends at Timber Country Coca-Cola. Enjoy ice-cold Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, or Coke Zero Sugar from Timber Country Coca-Cola. Whether you're sitting on the fastball with a 2-0 count or life has thrown you a curveball, know that the team at People's Bank is here to assist you with all your banking needs. Celebrating 20 years of doing business in Southern Oregon, People's Bank is your hometown community bank. Stop by and visit People's Bank. We put the people first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. And today's game brought to you by Ray's Print Shop in Grants Pass. Today's broadcast. Recycling, yard debris, and solid waste disposal, Southern Oregon Sanitation is your full-service transfer station. Open 7 days a week from 9 to 5 at 1381 Redwood Avenue in Grants Pass. Southern Oregon Sanitation. Your one-stop shop for all your construction, logging, and rigging needs and custom-made hydraulic lines and fittings is Oregon California Supply. OCS features Wright Brand and Irwin tools. Oregon California Supply, located next to Wild River Pizza in Grants Pass and just north of Vilas Road and Highway 62 in Medford. Les Schwab Tires, pride in performance since 1952. When you come in, they still come running. At Les Schwab Tires, if they can't guarantee it, they won't sell it. Les Schwab Tires.
Welcome back to GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. A 4-0 ball game. Klamath came out swinging in that last half inning, and now Grants Pass has got to answer back against Heath Rassica. Due up in this inning, Cade King, Nick Bastendorf, and Bennett Rogers, your 9-1-2 hitters for Grants Pass. King struck out in his first plate appearance. Rassica looking to get him started. Rassica only given up 2 hits to this point, 5 strikeouts, and 2 walks, as that one is ripped down the line, but it ends up foul. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch from Rassica, swung on and missed 0-2 from Cade King. King, when he gets a hold of the ball, he drives it, but the problem is getting a hold of the ball. One of those guys, power hitters, but has his fair share of strikeouts. Here's the 0-2. That one taken on the outside. Again, should this lead hold for the Falcons, they will be tied in 5th place for the Area 4 standings. As again, Willamette Valley beat Roseburg in extras. Sorry, they are still in extra innings in Roseburg, or in Willamette Valley. So that ball misses as well. Runs the count full, coming back from an 0-2 count. Cade King looking to start off this one with a base runner. That one hard hit line drive into right field, right at Blake Loney. Unfortunate, Cade King set down. 1 out. Brings up Nick Bastendorf. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out to this point. We're going to get the rally started here for Grants Pass. One out. Top half of the sixth. That one is outside. Again, massive 4-run inning last time around for the Falcons. All started with an Overstreet single. Double by McCray Hamilton as well as Josh Hamilton, his brother. Got that inning going for the Falcons. 4-0 your score again on the Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard. 2 balls, no strikes to Nick Bastendorf. Heath Rasica moving right along through this lineup. That one missing as well. 3 balls, no strikes. Rasica has walked 2 as Schluter goes out to talk to his man, as well as head coach Pete Whistler. Get a good look at them there. Remind you, this game is brought to you by Robco, the Can-Do Company. No job too big, no job too small. Call 541-476-2132. That's 541-476-2132. Robco, the Can-Do Company. Meeting on the mound, still in progress as home plate umpire says it's over. Gotta resume this game. Coach Whistler heads back to the dugout, and Rasica is still out there. 3 balls, no strikes to Nick Bastendorf. I want inside to Bastendorf. He'll take a walk.
Now batting the right fielder, number 1, Bennett Rogers.
Brings up Bennett Rogers. He's got one of the 2 base hits tonight for Grants Pass back in the first inning. It's 1 for 2 though. He flew out to Overstreet back in the 4th inning. Get a good look at Bastendorf off of first. Wonder if he might be going. That's a big decision to make when you're down by 4. You don't want to give up base runners, but you got to get him into scoring position any way you can, especially tonight against Rasica, pitching a great game. Only allowed 3 free passes, 2 hits as that one's chopped. Will it stay fair? It will not. But you got to move your base runners, especially tonight against Rasica, because he is lights out. So big decision to make. Do you want to risk losing your base runner, or do you want to risk moving him into scoring position? A big decision to make for the guy in the dugout, Mike Reese, and also the man at third, Brian Diotti. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Count to Nick Bastendorf, or rather Bennett Rogers. That one fouled off. Rogers, one of the more consistent hitters in this Nuggets lineup. Hoping to continue that consistency here with the runner on. That one a line shot. Oh my goodness, and Rasica leaps and puts it away, and on the back end, ooh, Bastendorf is safe. Rasica leaps in the air for that one. What a play at shortstop. Rasica again leaping, fantastic play. Just got a team mom in front of us here. And great job by Rasica. 2 gone, bringing up Vinny Savolta. He's got the other base hit in the lineup for Grants Pass. Came back in the 4th inning. Other than that, he's grounded out. The pitch to him here is high. That one popped up. Coming down is Loney, and he's up against the fence. He doesn't pull away. Loney ran into the wall there. See if he stays okay. I think he will. Hell of an effort, but doesn't come away with it. One ball, 1 strike to Zavolta now. That ball had a lot of slice to it. Again, 1 ball, 1 strike to Zavolta. 1 for 2 tonight. Runner on, that is Nick Bastendorf. See him taking his lead there. Modest lead. Nothing too big, just about right. That one just inside. Umpire staying consistent, small zone. We touched on that a little bit earlier, but consistently small zone. That one, that will slice way foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 runner on. Vinny Zavolta at the plate. That one fouled off again. So we'll try again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Still to Zavolta. Raska finding the pitch he wants. Still got a ball to work with. So that one's chopped in the infield. Schramm comes up with it. The throw on to first is in time for the 3rd and final out. 1 runner left on for Grants Pass. No one comes across to score. We'll see if Sebastian Bovin comes out for this inning. Stay tuned. You're watching GP Nuggets TV on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
For recycling, yard debris, and solid waste disposal, Southern Oregon Sanitation is your full-service transfer station. Open 7 days a week from 9 to 5 at 1381 Redwood Avenue in Grants Pass. Southern Oregon Sanitation. Your one-stop shop for all your construction, logging, and rigging needs and custom-made hydraulic lines and fittings is Oregon California Supply. OCS features Wright Brand and Irwin tools. Oregon California Supply, located next to Wild River Pizza in Grants Pass and just north of Vilas Road and Highway 62 in Medford. Les Schwab Tires, pride in performance since 1952. When you come in, they still come running. At Les Schwab Tires, if they can't guarantee it, they won't sell it. Les Schwab Tires.
Welcome back to GP Nuggets TV, live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. We got a new pitcher for the Nuggets in the person of Cade King. We wondered if we'd see him tonight, and yes, we certainly will. I'll also close the book on Sebastian Bovin. Bovin working 5 innings of work, giving up 6 hits, 4 runs come across, and 4 strikeouts. No walks for Bovin after 5. So you see Cade King, and he'll be taking over the role for pitching. We'll see how he gets this one started. John Ticini. He is 1 for 2 so far with a strikeout and a base hit. King having a little bit of trouble finding the strike zone out of the bullpen. 3 balls, no strikes. Cade King, a guy just like he is at bat. Guy who, when he throws strikes, is confident. One of the better pitchers on this team. And more often than not, though, he does walk his fair share, as on 4 pitches, he walks Ticini. As I was saying, Cade King, he'll walk a few. He'll maybe hit a guy, and he'll give up his fair share of runs unless, he can get his confidence early. And a walk for the first batter he faces does not help that cause very much. Here it is, first pitch to Overstreet. He shows bunt, doesn't make contact, strike 1. Overstreet, single in the 5th, he came around to score. Other than that, grounded into a fielder's choice. So Cade King comes from first to the mound. Colton Fisher comes from DH to first base. The throw on him there. Otherwise, defensive lineups stay the same for Grants Pass. Still at third base is Nate Morgan. At shortstop is Nick Bastendorf. Second base is Cade King. We'll get the outfield for you right after this. Throw down to first. Not in time. In left field, Vinny Savolta. In center field, it is Tyler Rund. And then finally, in right field, it's Bennett Rogers. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count to Overstreet. Cassini takes off running and diving effort by Morgan. The ball gets down the line and into right field. Great effort by Morgan on the diving effort down the line, but regardless, it's going to be a single for Overstreet. Hayden Rasica, shortstop, 0 for 2 to this point, a strikeout and a ground out. But Klamath gets 2 on to start the bottom half of the 6th inning of play. Great block by Robbins behind the plate, able to grab that one out of the dirt. That starts out Hayden Rasica 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Colton Fisher playing in front of the runner at first. Going to try to double him up. Kissel and Bastendorf both at double play depth. Colton Fisher now moves behind the runner at first. We'll see what kind of defensive shift they have going on as that one comes inside and it hits Rasica on the hand. He'll take first base. That'll load him up, load up the bases. So now no outs, bases loaded, McCray Hamilton. He is 1 for 2, RBI double back in the 5th. As head coach Mike Reese makes his way out to the mound. So we'd like to remind you that People's Bank is here to assist you with all your banking needs. Celebrating 20 years of business in Southern Oregon, we put the people first. FDIC member. As the meeting on the mound is concluded, Cade King is going to stay on the mound. And with bases loaded, McCray Hamilton gets a shot to do more damage. Again, 1 RBI already. Back in the 5th inning. On third base is John Ticini. Second base is Jake Overstreet. Hayden Rasica. At first, he was hit by that pitch. 1 ball, no strikes. King, a big leg kick. That one ground ball. It gets by the diving glove of Morgan. Cassini comes around to score, as does Overstreet. The play at the plate is not in time. He is safe diving in. Hamilton advances to second, and Rasica stays at third. That brings up catcher Trevor Sluter. He is 1 for 2 with a flyout and a double in the 5th. 1 RBI to his credit tonight. That one missing low. Still no outs in the inning for Grants Pass is now on the scoreboard. Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard reads 6-0. Klamath Falls Falcons are leading by quite a bit now. King with that high leg kick. That one gets passed by Robbins. But Rasica will stay put at third. Two balls, one strike, the count to Trevor Schluter. Again, one of those brothers traveling all the way from California. Two balls, one strike, the count to him. Here's the pitch from King. That one low. Three balls, one strike now. Infield in for Grant's pass. We'll widen our shot. You can see him there. Trying to make that play at home, cut down the runner. That is Rasica at third. That one from King will miss. Free pass issued to Trevor Schluter, and head coach Mike Reese heading back out to the mound. We'll see if this is the time where he makes a switch, and it looks like he will. Score on the Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard is 6-0 with the Falcons winning. We're going to step aside. We'll see what the defensive changes look like. Stay tuned. You're watching Grants Pass Nuggets on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
Mox Auto Sales. Mock Ford, Lincoln, Mazda, and used cars. At Mox Auto Sales in Grants Pass, they bring you the drive of the game. Test drive a new car today with Mox. And service your vehicle with Mox Quick Lane Auto Service. Riverside Ready Mix. For your summer home improvement projects, if you're pouring a patio, a sidewalk, or a carport, make the call to Riverside Ready Mix. 476-1424. My Circle K, home of the Kickback Reward Card. Sign up for a kickback reward and get rewarded on all your purchases at My Circle K. From Central Oregon to the Rogue Valley to the Southern Oregon coast. Redeem your points just like cash on anything in the store, including gas. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com. Mox Auto Sales. Mock Ford, Lincoln, Mazda, and used cars. At Mox Auto Sales in Grants Pass, they bring you the drive of the game. Test drive a new car today with Mox. And service your vehicle with Mox Quick Lane Auto Service. Riverside Ready Mix. For your
Welcome back to GP Nuggets TV, live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. The Bimart Game of the Week, powered by Robco, the Can-Do Company, and driven by Les Schwab Tires. Pitching change for the Nuggets. Cade King exits, and Nate Morgan comes in to try to shut the door in the bottom half of the sixth inning. Nick Bastendorf will move over to third base. Cade Kissel will move to short, and Hunter Grant will come in the game at second. Outfield staying the same for Grants Pass. Zavolta in left, Tyler Rund in center, and Bennett Rogers in right. Big two-run inning for Klamath as now they lead on the Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard. They lead 6-0 now as Aiden Schramm. He is going to be the first task for Nate Morgan. King is responsible for the bases loaded. Didn't get a single out, but he faced 5 batters. Morgan starts him out with the ball. Morgan again missing. Morgan, we saw him in the first game as well, surrendering 2 hits. Was in relief of Cade Kissel. Now it gets past Robbins. Rasica breaking for the plate. The play at the plate. Rasica slides in under the tag. Morgan couldn't lay it down soon enough. Wild pitch will score a run. That puts McCray Hamilton at third. Trevor Schluter at second. Still Aiden Schramm at the plate. Still no outs. 3 balls, no strikes to Aiden Schramm. Schramm 1 for 2. He singled back in the 5th. Flew out in the 3rd. Another outside pitch from Nate Morgan. A walk will be issued to Aiden Schramm. Bases are loaded again. So we're to the top of the lineup for Klamath Falls. Josh Hamilton, center fielder. 2 for 3, a single and a double so far in this one for him. RBI on the night, too, on that double back in the 5th. Corners in, middle infield at double play depth, as again we still have no outs in the bottom of the 6th inning. That one finds the zone. Good pitch from Morgan on the outside part of the plate. Count even at 1. Morgan going from the stretch here with bases loaded. You see some guys go from the windup, but Morgan opting to pitch from the stretch here as that ball is low. Misses. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one missing as well. Morgan in danger of losing another. 3 balls and 1 strike to Josh Hamilton. Three walks issued in this inning already as that one's grounded over. Bassendorf play at the plate. The tag is thrown on. He throws on the tag, but all he had to do was step on the plate with the bases loaded. But regardless, the out is made. The run doesn't score. That is the first out in the inning as Hamilton reaches on the fielder's choice. Brings up Kyle Hadwick. Corner's still in. Middle infield at double play depth. 1 out. Bases loaded for Klamath Falls. Warming up in the Grants Pass bullpen is right-hander Ryan Harry. That one from Morgan, fly ball. Run doesn't have to move too much. Catch is made. And Schluter breaks for the plate, and he scores.
Sac fly for Hadwick.
Hamilton stays at first, and Schramm stays at second, but Trevor Schluter comes in to score on the sac fly from Kyle Hadwick. 2 outs now. Brings up Blake Loney, the right fielder. 8-0 now for Klamath Falls on the Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard. Ground ball. Kissel comes up with it, throws on to Hunter, but Grant. And the play at the plate. Is the tag thrown on? And it is. Schramm caught trying to extend that play. Will be the 3rd out in the inning.
Falcons had 4 runs on 2 hits. No errors.
4 runs come across for the Falcons in the 6th. They now lead 8-0 on the Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard. Klamath, they're looking to shut this one down in the 7th. Again, 8-0 your score. Stay tuned. You're watching GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. Can you update the scoreboard for me? Run Morgan Kissel. Brassica still on the mound. Welcome back, GP Nuggets TV on GrantsPassNuggets.com. This is the Buymark Game of the Week, powered by Robco, the Can-Do Company, and driven by Les Schwab Tires. If they can't guarantee it, they won't sell it from Les Schwab Tires. Score is 8-0 on the Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard as the Nuggets going to try to battle back here in the final inning of play. Tyler Rund, Nate Morgan, and Cade Kissel due up for them in this half inning. Again, still warming up in the bullpen for Grants Pass. Ryan Harry concluding his warm-up pitches. We'll see if the Nuggets can push this one, allow him in the game. Another catch by Rasica at short, and he is really making those golden glove plays tonight. Made a jumping play against Bennett Rogers, and another hopping backwards play here.
Number 7, Nate Morgan.
Brings up Nate Morgan. He takes ball one. Nate Morgan to this point in the ball game, 0 for 2. Flew out in foul territory to the first baseman and struck out back in the fourth. Now it ends up inside. Two balls, no strikes to Nate Morgan. Fouls that one off. That will be strike one. Heath Rasica trying to go for the complete game. To this point, 2 hits, 5 strikeouts, and 3 walks for him. No runs. Still trying to work with the shutout. News from Area 4. Lithia Dodge Medford Mustangs clinch at least a share of first place, which means, should they keep that standing, they will get an immediate berth into the state tournament. Mustangs won the conference last year, beating out the Grants Pass Nuggets by just only 1 game. Full count pitch is high. Nate Morgan will walk. Fourth walk issued by Rasica. With 1 out, 1 runner on. That brings up Cade Kissel. He's striking out twice tonight, 0 for 2. So Rasica through 6 1/3, thrown 96 pitches. They're going to let him keep working here. So again, with a runner on and 1 out, Cade Kissel, guy who's 0 for 2. Following him will be Colton Fisher. He is 0 for 1 with a walk. But Heath Rasica has pitched a great game for Klamath Falls to this point. And only 6 runners allowed on base for the Nuggets so far in the nightcap. It's Cade Kissel. He's striking out twice so far tonight. He's 0 for 2. First pitch to him on the inside. It gets past Schluter, and Morgan will advance. So runner in scoring position, 1 out. Cade Kissel touched on it a little bit earlier. He's pretty good with runners in scoring position, a good clutch hitter. Cools down when there's not a whole lot of pressure on him, but when there is runners in scoring position, one of the better hitters on this lineup as he takes outside. Strike 1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 1 runner on. Fouled off. Kissel for the night. Again, he's 0 for 2 in this one. And he went 1 for 3 in the game earlier tonight. His 1 hit was a RBI double as he strikes out again. That is his 5th strikeout on the night, combining these 2 games. And that is Rassica's 6th K in this game. It's Colton Fisher. Last hope for the Mustang, or rather the Nuggets. Sorry. And down 8 runs. The Nuggets are going to need a miracle here, quite frankly. Colton Fisher is due up. Behind him, should he get the chance, Josh Robbins. And then after that, Cade King. Cade King replaced in the lineup by Hunter Grant, presumably. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs to Colton Fisher. That one missing low as well. Colton Fisher went deep earlier today in the first game. Helped the Nuggets win that one 12-4, but he would like to hit another one right here and try to keep the Nuggets alive. He's ahead 3 balls, 1 strike. Get a look at this pitch from Colton Fisher. That one misses outside, and he will take a walk. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. And Josh Robbins. Now the pressure's on him to try to continue this rally. 5th walk issued by Rassica. Runners on first and second. Move back to second. Morgan gets back safely. Robbins 0 for 1. He struck out and he walked back in the 3rd. That one to him is high. Starts him out with the ball. Again, tight strike zone tonight. That's where you get the 5 walks from Rassica. But he still pitched very well regardless. Again, 2 hits still. He's holding on to the shutouts still. And he's got 6 strikeouts on the night. 2 balls, no strikes to Robbins. That one hit doesn't get out of the infield for the final out of the game. Rassica puts away Robbins. Your final score on the Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard is 8-0. Klamath Falls takes the nightcap. We'll be right back with the My Circle K postgame show. Stay tuned. You're watching GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. Welcome back to GP Nuggets TV, live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. The night goes down as a split in the books. Grants Pass takes Game 1. Klamath takes Game 2. Line scores for Game 1. Again, the Nuggets win that one 12-6. 12 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors, 7 runners left on for Grants Pass in that one. For Klamath Falls, 6 runs, 9 hits, 4 errors, and 13 runners left on. Winning pitcher in Game 1 was Cade Kissel. He gave up 8 hits, struck out 5. Losing pitcher was Bailey Whitlock. Went 3 and 2/3, 8 hits and 4 walks. In this one, though, is a different story. As Klamath Falls, they outscored the Nuggets 8-0 on the Timber Country Coca-Cola scoreboard. For the Nuggets in Game 2, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 5 runners left on base. For Klamath Falls, 8 runs, 8 hits, no errors, and 3 runners left on base. As we take a look at the Area 4 standings after tonight, you can see that the Lithia Dodge Medford Mustangs are in first place. They have clinched first place, at least first place. They are 13-3 in league play, 33-9 overall. The Roseburg Dock Stewarts are a close second, 4 games back. They are 9-7, 21-16 overall. The Eugene Bimart Challengers are 7-9 in league play. They are 21-19 overall. The Willamette Valley Titans, 7-9 in league play. They are 15-21 overall. We meet them on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday will be in Grants Pass. Sunday at the Willamette Valley site. Grants Pass in 5th place, 6-10, 20-17. And finally, the Klamath Falls Falcons. They are 6-10, 19-22. Take a look at our Timber Country Coca-Cola refreshing hits of the game. That one goes to Colton Fisher with the home run back in the first game. Solo home run helped the Nuggets come out to a incredible victory versus Klamath Falls in that one. The Mox drive of the game, also in the first game for Grants Pass. Back in the 4th hitting all 9 hitters, putting across 5 runs. In fact, that was the inning right before Colton Fisher hit that home run. That 4th inning was led by a 2 RBI double from Vinny Savolta and a 1 RBI double from Bennett Rogers. That will get you a quick idea of how the playoffs are going to shape up around American Legion Baseball. Again, first place. We'll show you that right after a break. As we come back, we'll give you a look at how the playoffs shape up and a look at what's ahead for both of these teams. Stay tuned. You're watching GP Nuggets TV live on GrantsPassNuggets.com.
To you by Timber Country Coca-Cola. Share a Coke this summer from your friends at Timber Country Coca-Cola. Enjoy ice-cold Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, or Coke Zero Sugar from Timber Country Coca-Cola. Whether you're sitting on the fastball with a 2-0 count or life has thrown you a curveball, know that the team at People's Bank is here to assist you with all your banking needs. Celebrating 20 years of doing business in Southern Oregon, People's Bank is your hometown community bank. Stop by and visit People's Bank. We put the people first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. And today's game brought to you by Ray's Print Shop in Grants Pass. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Timber Country Coca-Cola. Share a Coke this summer from your friends at Timber Country Coca-Cola. Enjoy.
Welcome back to GP Nuggets TV, live on GrantsPassNuggets.com. You've been watching the Bimart Game of the Week, powered by Robco, the Can-Do Company, driven by Les Schwab Tires. Again, the finals tonight were 12-6. Grants Pass took the first game, and then 8-0, where Klamath Falls won the split at home. I'd like to thank everyone that's tuned in tonight and keeping it with us on this first season on the new platform on GPNuggets.com. And, of course, our YouTube. Everyone who's been following us on there, we'd like to extend a thank you. You can catch us on Saturday night in Grants Pass. We'd like to invite you to the All Sports Park for Game 1. We will only be covering Game 2 against Willamette Valley. And then on Sunday, we will be traveling to Willamette Valley, covering the doubleheader for you there. Thanks for watching. I'm Josh Eldridge, and good night from Grants Pass.